What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Eagles joint practice day two recap. As the Browns and Eagles officially wrapped up their 2 days of joint practices before their game on Saturday at 1 p.m. Of course, again, I will be streaming the game, so that'll be fun. But in this video, just like I did yesterday, I'm going to briefly go over what I saw sort of, because again, no videos, which is kind of a bummer, right? I was really looking forward to seeing some videos of, one on ones and stuff, but unfortunately, just like in Carolina, no videos were allowed. That would have been cool though, seeing like videos and stuff. I mean, of course, the Browns Twitter page will actually post some videos later, but nothing from the beat writers, which is quite unfortunate. But hey, that's just the way it is. But yeah, I'm going to briefly go over what I saw on Twitter and yeah, talk a little bit about how things went. But before I get into day two, of course, we got to take a look at the QB tracker for today, August 14th. And right away, you notice only two quarterbacks took snaps during 7 on 7 and 11 on 11s today. Joe Flacco, 7 for 10, two tutties. Love that. Dylan Gabriel, 1 for 5, one touchdown. Oh. All right. Now, I don't even know if this is like both 7 on 7s and 11 on 11s, but it could also just be 11 on 11s, which would make sense. But yeah, Pickett, Huntley, and Sanders obviously didn't take any reps today. I'm kind of shocked by the Huntley one. I mean, I understand Pickett and Sanders because they're injured, but then again, so is Gabriel. So this must mean that Gabriel is in much better shape than the other two when it comes to his injury, right? Because Gabriel and Pickett are both battling hamstring injuries. So it looks like, based off this, Dylan Gabriel is closer to coming back than Kenny. All right. Now, getting into some other things, we got this from Cam Justice. Shout out to her as always. And I quote, Browns Kevin Stefanski reiterates that Shedeur Sanders is unlikely to play in Saturday's preseason game. He's not ready to decide if Dylan Gabriel will start, still working through the hamstring injury. Could Snoop Huntley play the whole game? Everything is on the table. Could you imagine if we got 4 quarters of Snoop Huntley? Oh my God. Would not be shocked if they signed another quarterback for this game. I would not be shocked at all. I mean, you're trying to see what the rookies have, but instead we get 4 quarters of Snoop. I mean, I'm not saying Snoop is a scrub, but come on, man. I mean, give us at least 1 quarter of Dylan. I mean, come on. Honestly, I'd rather kind of see 1 quarter or even a few drives of old man Joe Flacco. Just see what he can do, right? That'll really push the agenda that he's starting. Imagine if they put Joe out there for a couple drives and he goes out there and throws like 2 or 3 touchdowns. It's like, yep, he's starting. Yep. Get ready for week 1, buddy. We all know they're not going to do that. No. The last thing they need is to have Joe Flacco go out there in a meaningless preseason game and get hurt. Because if that happens, we are screwed. Duh. Because then it's like, well, he's out for a while. Looks like we will have to see the rookies or Kenny Pickett. Yay. Go find a bridge to jump off. So yeah, they're not going to do that. But man, seeing 4 quarters of Tyler Huntley, I don't know how the hell I would feel about that, to be honest. Anyways, we got some other stuff from Nate Zagura as he tweeted this out, and I quote, talking about the defense. Another dominant day for the Browns D line in Philly. Love to hear that. That unit is gonna carry this squad. They will be game wreckers. At Flash Garrett, Moss Garrett, has been unblockable, and it's often been a meeting at the quarterback. Flacco got the pass game going in last team. Capped by touchdown to Thrash. Okay. So essentially, what I'm getting from this is if we lose games, it's not going to be because of the defense, especially the D line. Okay, I can live with that. And then he followed up with this. And again, Nate Segura doing his thing, right? And I quote, the Browns just dominated the end of game period. Dominated. Flacco with a touchdown to Chief, followed by a tricky 2-point conversion from Flacco defending to Sampson. Are we really pulling out the trickery joint practice? I think that's the second time I heard about them doing that in this practice today. They did like a double pass or something earlier. It's like, what are we doing? Pulling trickeration plays in a joint practice. What on earth is Kevin doing? And you know damn well Kevin's gonna pull out that stupid reverse play that he does almost every freaking week in this game on Saturday. I wouldn't be shocked if he did it on the first drive. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if he does it on the first freaking play because, I said it before. That freaking play that I call the Stefanski special, it stares at him in the playbook like the Green Goblin mask. Swear to God, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do that stupid reverse play that he does every freaking game just to get his fix, right? God, it's a freaking joint practice. What are we doing? Classic. All right, then we follow up with this defense locked down Eagles. McGuire sack, Miles sack. He's had 20. Clearly, Nate is exaggerating, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's legit. And Ward PBU. Then Gabriel to Finine for a 20-yard touchdown on a corner route. Let's go. Sometimes it seems like Nate Zagura tweets like a fan. Like if you didn't know that he essentially like covers the team, you would have thought, oh, this dude's clearly a fan. Well, no, he actually covers the team. He's like me. Just yeah, he's juiced up, ready for the season. I don't think you could tell. No, we love Nate Segura over here. We love this guy, man. Brings the juice. Love to see that, right? And then getting into my joint practice. Oh, hang on, guys. Almost forgot. Kind of did this a little too quick. There we go. Day 2. Yeah, there we go. Much better. But yeah, for day 2, defensive line dominated again. I mean, just look at the tweets from Nate Segura. There you go. Offense actually looked better, and they did. Mm-hmm. They actually got into the end zone a few more times than they did yesterday. And then finally, next up, game on Saturday. And I can't wait. Now we'll see who actually plays. I don't think we're going to see any of the starters. No. You keep those guys in bubble wrap until week 1, especially after what they did these 2 days, right? I don't need Miles. tweaking a hammy or anything, bumming his ankle on a random ass play in a meaningless preseason game. I want Miles and company to be ready to go to beat the hell out of the Bungles week 1. You know, because what I want to see for week 1, I want to see the Browns go out there and fill me with a sort of delusion that I haven't had in quite a while. I want them to make me delusional. I want them to make me believe that this team can actually go to the playoffs. I want to be thinking Super Bowl, Super Browns, yeah, after week 1. I want to be thinking, oh, time for the draft. The main goal for this Browns team this year is just to simply distract me from the pain that I'm going to feel with the Guardians. Pretty much. Usually it's the other way around. Usually the Guardians are distracting me from the Browns, but I need the Browns to help me out a little bit. At least, keep me preoccupied until the Cavs get going. Right. But also, I really don't want to be thinking about the draft by week 5. Okay? Keep me from thinking about the draft for as long as possible. At least until after the bye week. After that, who really cares? At least be competitive, have a good record until my birthday. Please. Thank you. Yeah. So, or at least my birth week, because they play on my birthday this year. It's always fun, right? When they play on my birthday, which my birthday is this year, it's on a Wednesday. The Cavs play that day, as you guys know. By the way, Cavs schedule comes out later today. Probably go live talking about it. You know, we'll see though. But yeah, at least be competitive through my birth week, pretty much. The week of my birthday. Please keep me interested until at least Thanksgiving, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for this one. It's pretty much more the same from yesterday. Defense dominated, offense looked a little better. Just get me to week 1, right? Please. And by the way, Andrew Berry, we're still waiting on that receiver trade. Are you going to do that this year, or are you just not going to do it because you're clearly not trying to be that competitive, right? So we'll have to wait and see. But I like Jim Schwartz's unit. That's for damn sure. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later on today for not one, but 2 streams. Yeah. Guardians Marlins series recap, and of course the Cavs schedule release. I'll go live for a little bit talking about the schedule and maybe even a little bit about the roster, some other stuff too. And hopefully the Guardians can get 2 out of 3 from the Marlins. That'd be nice. With I'm gonna say Arizona. Well, we do got Arizona coming up, but Atlanta coming up tomorrow. That'll be fun. But yeah, this video is going on 14 minutes. My God. All right, guys. I'll see you all later today. And then, of course, Saturday for the game. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah.